Anthropic may have accidentally showed the world how Claude Code works. Now, before we get into all of that, hit the like button so this goes out to a lot more people, and subscribe if you'd like to see more coverages like this and everything AI development related. Now let's get into it. Apparently, a misconfigured source map in an NPM package exposed the internals of how Claude Code works. And when I say within hours, developers are already digging through it, forking the repository, trying to rewrite Claude Code in Python and Rust, and all of the crazy things developers do. Reports around the leak point to a .map file that is bundled with the NPM package that expose readable source path and code. Now, why does any of this even matter? Well, for one, it is because Claude Code isn't just another AI wrapper. It is evidently one of the clearest examples of what a real-world coding agent looks like. And this leak exposes the tools, the permissions, the workflow design, sub-agents, and so much more. Now, this video isn't just about Anthropic got leaked. It is about what this leak reveals, how Claude Code seems to work, and why developers are losing their mind about this. Now, this researcher, Chao-Fang Shao, noticed the source map that was leaked in the NPM registry. Source maps are typically for debugging. However, if you expose the wrong one, it sort of goes back to the original source code, the entirety of the source code, and that is exactly what happened here. Now, that got leaked, and this researcher put out a link to the code base. Now, it is worth mentioning that this is a leak of Claude Code, the agent harness itself, and not the model weight, not Opus, not Sonnet. So why exactly does any of this matter, and why are developers losing their mind? Well, because for one, Frontier AI Labs do not particularly show you how these things are built because they're closed source products. Now, this is really cool and exciting for developers, researchers, and folks building agentic tools because they get to poke around the code base and figure out how this works. Now, one of the interesting things that has been happening is that a couple people are trying to rewrite Claude Code. This particular repository, this individual is trying to rewrite Claude Code into Python. And apparently there is a Rust port that is now in progress. Yeah, again, developers are going to take this apart, have fun with it, break it, and do some really interesting stuff. And that's just what developers do. It is just so crazy to see because Claude Code is one of the most instrumental software we've had in the past, couple months. And having the code base available just gets developers really riled up and get them tinkering with this. And a lot of people are saying this could birth a new era of open source Claude Code and a bunch of really other interesting things that can happen. I have no idea what's going to happen from here on out, but I'm super, super excited to see where this leads. Again, the entire code base is made available. Folks can tinker with it. It's so cool and it's so crazy. So one of the things this leak does is it exposes us to what Claude Code really is. Now, this isn't just Claude in a terminal. It is an actual agent that has access to your file systems, right? I mean, we already know this, but seeing the code base and seeing these things written in code sort of changes how we see the tool itself. And the leak goes to show us how context is assembled, how memory is managed, how tools are selected and executed, how permissions and guardrails shape the entire user experience, how command hooks and sub-agents sort of fit into the broader system. I think at this point, the most valuable leak isn't the code itself, is the product decision that goes into building this. I suppose that is why it makes sense that developers are thrilled and excited that they have the opportunity to see the inner workings of this product. And now, obviously, reading a code base like this doesn't mean you can recreate Claude Code. A product like this is still more than just the source files. However, it does give the industry a rather rare look behind the curtains. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Feel free to give this video a like. I make more videos like this covering, AI topics, AI news, software development, helping you become a better developer in this new AI world that we find ourselves into. So if you're into that, feel free to subscribe and I'll see you in the next one.